Hello, Kay. This is Krista from Digital Velocity and SEO. I believe you were in contact with Amanda. As promised, here is a custom screencast video for Nukayok Sauce. Today in this video, I'm going to go over 3 key tips that you can begin implementing today to really see your business take off and begin to bring in more clients to purchase your sauce. The 3 key tips I want to go over have to do with content, citations, and backlinks. Now, when I'm talking about content, that is everything on the front page, including the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. And what I mean by including what the pictures are saved as, I mean if I right click right here on this picture, for example, and I hit save image as, these words right here, Google picks up on that. And so just right off the bat, one of the things that I would go ahead and recommend to you is to save your pictures as a keyword. That will allow you to optimize on keywords, and you can go through and save every picture you have on your website as a keyword that potential customers would use when searching for the type of product that you sell. Now, when we're talking about content, Google likes to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content on your front page. And I put your words in, I put the content on your front page into a word counter, and I'm going to do that again just so you can take a look at it, and I can show you how many you have right now. So I'm going to do this right here. And so right here, I see you've got 670 words. The competition right now doesn't even have half of that. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Let me see how much they have. I want to give you the right, make sure it's accurate. Let's see here. I'm gonna do copy. Clear this. See what they've got. So they've got 321, right? So if you have 670, in order to beat these guys out in content right here, they also sell sauces. In order to beat them out in content, all you would have to do is optimize on those keywords. And I can show you a couple keywords that they are using right now that's causing them to rank pretty high, right? So when I'm talking about content, remember at least 1,500 words on your front page, and make sure you have enough, and make sure that in that content, you are really optimizing on keywords and key terms that your potential customers would use for searching for the type of product that you have to offer, which in this case would be a really tasty, sweet, and savory sauce, which sounds really yummy, by the way. So, second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. Now, when I go here in Google, right, and I typed in buy sweet and savory sauce, this company popped up. And so pretty much what a citation is a company name, a company address, and a company phone number in Google. And this is important because the more places that your business information can be found accurately, the more places that potential clients and customers can find you. And when we're talking about citations matter because they count towards how high you rank in Google. This is very important. If I type in, let me show you what I'm talking about here. So cafes in, I can't pronounce the name, Puyallup, right? This is what pops up, you see? And if I click on this here, this is what's called a GMB. A GMB is important, and it definitely helps you to get higher up in the Google Map pack, and you want that, right? You want when if someone were to search sweet and savory in the area that you're in, you want your GMB to pop up because this will allow them to find your information very easily. So that is the second thing when we're talking about citations. We use a tool called Whitespark. And so I took that company, I feel like I'm going to butcher this, but Otafuku Foods. Um, and I wanted to see where their business information was cited across online directories. And I see that they're in Facebook, they're in MapQuest, they're in Yellow Pages, they're in Manta, they're in Yahoo, they are in DNB, they are in another DNB.com, and they're in Bing. Right, so these are the citations that they are currently in. And so all it would take to beat them out in citations is to get in the same ones and even more, right? If we're talking about beating them out. I like to see Google less as a search engine in this case and more as a popularity contest. So the more the merrier. That's why when I was talking about content, the more content you can have on your front page, the better for Google, especially if you are optimizing on keywords. The same goes for citations, right? And so, like I said, this tool allows me to see this business that is your competition. It allows me to see where they are, and that way we can just go click on the same ones and get you in those same directories and even more. It's not hard to beat them out because this is a pretty short list. So the third thing I want to go over, third and final thing, is called backlinks. Now, I use a tool called Ahrefs. There's several different tools used in the SEO world. There's one called Majestic. There's another one called SEMrush. But I like Ahrefs because it is as close to Google Analytics as possible. And when I'm talking about backlinks, I'm talking about an authoritative site, an authoritative platform that is sending links, that is using links to link back to your site. And so you may have heard of the term link juice before. So if I say, oh, this site could use some link juice, I'm talking about authoritative backlinks. Now, right now, I put in your site into Ahrefs, and unfortunately, no data came up. And that's because you don't have enough currently for Ahrefs to pick up on it, to show your domains, to show the actual domains that are giving you backlinks, to show your domain rating, and to show your URL strength score. No data is currently in here. However, if I go over to Otafuku Foods in Ahrefs, they do have a domain rating and a URL score, and it shows that they have one referring domain giving them one backlink. And I can actually click on this backlink and see what's giving them that backlink. Oh, I believe this might be their site. Okay, this is their site. So they've got a backlink in their site. Like it wouldn't be hard to beat them out in backlinks either because they've only got one. Now I want to come over here and show you that some of the keywords you could use in content when ranking your site. Let me find a really easy one right here. Savory and sweet. Right, there are about 80 people on average per month searching for putting this search term in Google. Right. Let's see here. Let me find another one that's got a pretty low difficulty. Savory sweets. Let's see, savory menu, right? 150 people. So when I talked about earlier your content and optimizing for keywords, these are the keywords that you could easily plug in some of these. They're not hard to rank for, and that would allow you to beat out that other site that is also selling a sweet and savory sauce. Well, Kay, thank you so much for your time. I hope this information has been informative and insightful for you. If you would like more information or if you would like help with any of this, please feel free to reach out to us at Digital Velocity. But if not, no harm, no foul. Please feel free to still take these tips and use them to begin ranking above your competition. Thank you so much for your time and hope to talk to you soon.